Hey, hello, what's up? We're back in the original corner, so that means records for everyone who was bored with paperwork or the podcast. This is just a new collection. It's been a while, but I managed to scrape some stuff together. Sold some records, and I got some today actually with the records I sold. I picked up some Black and Green Productions stuff, label out of Portugal, which does raw black but does it really good. I think it would be appreciated if you pick some stuff up because, you know, labels are suffering also, I guess, although people seem to buy, so I don't know where I was going with that, but he has Bordersroop Near the Shores of Kotal on LP and the Diogen, the Endless Black Shadows of Abyss to I don't know if they're still linked with that entire circle from America, but the night vision stuff. What else was in there? Blank Geheimnis was closely linked, I'm not sure. They also announced a new Obscuritatum, and there's one more coming out that will be worth your time and attention. So they have Decrepitude, Niederness, there was one more, The Forgotten Spell, the Necromancer, so there's a lot to check out and to, you know, 17 euros for a record is not that bad if you're in Europe. So yeah, he's still shipping. There is a, when it comes in, I'm not just going to do a new collection, I'll do the Black and Green Productions label profile or whatever. I had put this on in the background for this video, but it just was not the mood I was in. It's the Tronu Smirli, I think, from Obscuritatum, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Black Knuckle, Black Plague Circle. I don't know if they still exist even, but if they do, cheers. To you. There's a new Obscuritatum coming, so I guess they are. What I have put on is The Wand's Greatest Hits Volume 5 on Southern Lords. I know as much or a little less about it now than I know back then. I bought this from their stand at Roadburn. I heard he, from blanking on his band, from Southern Lords, talked to a couple about they had some records in, but Hush Hush, this, that, and I was listening, and he said it's like Led Zeppelin but better, and I don't know, so better than Led Zeppelin, whatever you will. So I just decided to also grab it, and yeah, still not regret it. This is the Southern Lord 20 years edition, limited to, not limited to, I don't know, but this is copy 2000, I don't know, 16, I'm sorry. I don't know where I was going with that. 2018 is this record, and it is a bit Led Zeppelin. I hear some Sacrimonti in it too, some newer vibes into it, but it is mostly Led Zeppelin. I think there are some folks of Southern Lord and Southern Lord related bands in here, maybe. I don't know. Look it up. What this is a order from Babylon Doom Cult Records, -1 that is just a pure discogs by one of the guys, the guy from Mormo, from the French Black Circle. He showed this record and I was in Darkthrone mode still, so I decided to finally pick this up. This is the Sempiternal Past Darkthrone demos, but on, yeah, just a beautiful vinyl edition on Filth. It is from 2011. It was still sealed and it was, I don't know, 16 euros or something like it. With shipping that came to a little more than 20, but it's okay. It came from Holland, I think. So I'm buying local. The back has a drawing of a Reaper, a spiky Reaper by Wim. It's a very Belgian Dutch name, but I don't know who he is. I couldn't find anything in the liner notes. This is from early Darkthrone, when they were still going under their own name. There is a sheet in here that has everything that is on it. Darkthrone 88, the Cromlech demo from '89, the second demo from '89, and there is contact address, which was worded here. Galvenagel in Ski, Norway. So, I guess if you write him, I don't know the address, but he'll send you a copy, I guess. So yeah, early demo material from Darkthrone. He showed it, and I thought it was time to pick it up. It's just a cool thing to have, especially when you're into the... Yeah, I've listened to everything, and if I listen to anything in this COVID period, it's Darkthrone, not just the Black and White trilogy, the Weird War Dennis Arts trilogy, the new stuff like All Star. It's all there's some clunky shit in there, but there's some gold in there. It's mostly gold. Here is the drawing by Wim again. If you know who Wim is, hit us up. I want to know these things, I guess. So yeah, this was a discogs order, believe it or not. There's still stuff to buy. Then the rest is Babylon Doom Cult. Cheers again. Although he is sober. Gniba Hallan with Forgagna Komster, the demo compilation. I bought one 7-inch by them, and then I thought, why? They will do a demo compilation. The Nipa Hallam, no, the other one, the Cat Nexamu demo compilation was so good, I decided to, just pick this up too, because it has all the demo compilation. It has all the demos compiled, like the East Riedens Era, the Iblons Kamp, the split with Dempster Vault, which is excellent. Flogo de Bord, the first demo, but there are some, let's see, track 8 to 12 and track 15 are previously unreleased. So yeah, a Spartadautus, thank you Mike Seatown for that perfect piece of YouTube art. Yeah, Spartadautus with his solo project. He has musicians, his lick is on here, I guess, yes. It's mixed and mastered of Afgrunds Mysticism Studios by S. So yeah, Spartadautus does everything, but then with session musicians who do drums on a few tracks and vocals on tracks, so yeah. Nordic black metal, speaking about Darkthrone and the Aryan black metal, we'll get into that when we do the Darkthrone trilogy. But yeah, a very cool demo compilation, once again, by him. Yeah, once again. Purity Through Fire, and I don't know what this is. Another torchy thing. That was that. Then, it's been a while, my friend. I'll show the sticker too. Terratur Possessions. It is on the wall. It is above the altar in threefold, I guess. But I kind of fell off. That's not true. I think there are some things peppered, but not just entire updates, because it's Jesus. The Womb of Zero by Beatles, 180 gram black vinyl. I just opt for the black these days because colored vinyl became more expensive at some point. Van Records kind of started with the black is the more limited version, which was cool. So yeah, I don't know, I just go for black. It just fit this record also. Womb of Zero is called. This is members of Behexen and what's the other band? Horna. So yeah, it's Swedish, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It's Finnish. It's Finnish. I'm pretty sure. I took a screenshot just because I knew I would forget. I don't see it. No, I don't see it. I don't know. One of those countries. What it is so Horna and Behexen. I don't know too much about any of those bands. I heard some one Horna album, maybe one Behexen album, but they all got re-released, especially the Behexen stuff. So if it was not COVID, I'd probably have them and I'd listen to it. But now, you know, they are on Spotify, so I think I'll get into it. But before we start, this is yeah, it is Swedish, or Finnish, whatever. But the sound is very. There's a very Icelandic sound to it. It sounds a bit like Sinmara, maybe some Mistirming, but it is something a bit different nonetheless, because yeah, it has those influences like Horna and Behexen, so a bit more rougher, I guess. Three-piece, and with Drotten, and now this, they piqued my attention again. Theater Possessions, there are some things coming along like the Celestial Bloodshed and stuff like that that will pique my interest again. So there is a big poster in here. I had prepared something more about what it sounded like, but you know, it's late here, and it's just an update about records, so let's not dwell too much, because there's more. Beatles, yeah, very cool release, very nicely produced. It's also, the details are so nice, so the paper is not just flat, it is, you know, stamped. Comes with this lyric booklet. Sound is very, yeah, like I said, it is the Nordic sound, but then with the Icelandic newer sounds woven into it, but still has its own identity, I guess. It's something, yeah, something new, it's something good. I listened to it. I haven't listened to this one on vinyl, but the it's on Spotify, and it sounded good. So it must kill here. MS voice, ML strings, and LR on drums. Cool. Basic art. There you go. So yeah, a very nice release by Territory that I am excited to dive into. But yeah, that's for too long. Then, one more and then a trifecta. This is Haxanu, I guess, with Snare of All Salvation on Amor Fati. Kind of it's not a solo project. It is one project by Alex Poole, the guy, or the American half of Scarf. He's in, I'm blanking on his other band, which I always do. Moon something, I don't know. But this is another, yeah, this is another banger of him. I need to get his records. We have time. Where are they? American Metal. I need to find them now because yes. Okay. So I suspect he is in Guardgaster, I think. Scarf, I already told you. He is not in this. I'm not sure he is in this, but he is for sure in Chaos Moon with a Chaton Memoir. This was a beautiful record, covered by Mr. Leviathan. Where was I? Yes, this is another project by that guy, assisted by a troupe of other guys, just like all the projects. This is Finnish oriented, I think, because there's not that much info. Something like Scarf was more Icelandic, but very weird. It always had that, yeah, that weird American influence. Did I look shit up? No. AP is the Alex Poole, and then there's LC vocals and lyrics. I'm not sure who that is, but it is mixed at Acefal Afgrunds Mysticism Studios. So you know where we are going again with this. Very good record. I've listened to this. This is the first thing I listened to on vinyl when it came in. Yeah. It is Finnish sound, but but with that weird American thing. It is a very good record. I need to listen to it more because it came in yesterday, but that was Friday. I had to work. I'm working again. But yeah, this is not a grower. This hit instantly, but I'm dying to listen to it again. So yeah, recommend it. Amok Fati. Support that label, distro. Cheers, man, if you're watching. I bought 3 more because he had a sale. I talked about it last time, and he warned me the last day. He just casually sent me a mail saying, no, last day of the sale, if you have something you need, this is marked down, this is marked down. So I bought 1, 2, and 4, if you will, or 5, if you will, from Immortal, not counting the EP I got from him at the last show I went to. This one. So I thought it's a sale, so $11 for a Immortal record. It was funny that Wyatt did the Osmos Productions repress video, but you know, I'm sick and tired of waiting. Since we're all probably going to die, I'm sick and tired of waiting on original presses of Norwegian classics because I'm never going to have that money, and I'm definitely not going to spend it on Immortal first. So I just bit the bullet, I guess, and €11 for an Immortal record is the perfect one. These are probably the last represses he did. It is impossible to find some of them because they're all blue, icy, whatever. But we have Pure Holocaust, we have Battles in the North, and we have At the Heart of Winter. I think Blizzard, is it Blizzard Beasts or something like it? Is on the number 4 spot on the full length. But yeah, I just grabbed these 3. Sons of Northern Darkness, Demonas and Abbat Doom Occult. Demonas Doom Occulta. That's cool. And then on drums, plain old Eric. Love it. I love everything about this band. I saw them once, the theatrics I was going to say. Saw them once in the 013 in the main room with a lot of fire and stuff like that. So I didn't incubate, I guess. Sons of the Northern Darkness. Yeah. Greek Holland Studio 93. God damn it. Yeah, man. Very cool. Just basic. There's no insert. There's not a lot of info. It's probably going to show up as black, but it's a very smoky, clear amber edition. It's the Galaxy effect, they call it. Black Galaxy. So yeah, that's the first one. I'm going to get that in. Then the second one I got was the Battles in the North. Another classic. There you go. And then handwritten. That's always nice. Second one, Demonas Abbat. The Immortal single stands forever as a mark against those who so pathetically try to follow us lyrically and musically. You are truly beneath us. Recorded in Griechallen 94. Great, great, great. The layout on Pure Holocaust is probably the best of all. It is just so stark. Black and white. This is the white version. No idea when it came out. It is just one of the represses. And this is the last one where we'll end it for today or for tonight. At the Heart of Winter. Maybe their peak, I'm not sure. Probably the demo is the peak. To some. All, you know, silver foil stamped. Very nicely done. 2016 it says here. Love how close up these pictures are. At first I thought they were pixelated, but it's, if you see the armband, it's pure in focus. It's just so in the camera that yeah, it's not focused. This was recorded, let me see, 89, oh yeah, a bit later, 89. Hork plays drums. Cover artwork by Jean-Pascal Fournier, new design by Siller Omnia. One of the classics you had to have. The scope is going to turn into Emperor, but it's harder to get Emperor Recccids than it is to get Immortal records. If you have Into the Night Side Eclipse on a, even if it's the shitty picture disc, I'm pretty sure it plays fine. So if you have it and you're looking to get rid of it at a normal price, after COVID price, hit me up. We can trade. I have shit to trade, I guess. You know, that's it. New collection update, probably paperwork. There's a new we have 3 podcasts recorded already, and we were going to do the Hydra Heads label profile with the 3 of us, but we never even made it, so we're going to do that next, and that will be, I'm not sure when that's going up. We need to upload more, I guess.